According to Greek mythology, one of the 12 labors of Hercules was to defeat the giants. So after he completed the task and slayed the giants, he threw them into the sea, where they transform into rock formations. These rock formations, we know them by the name of Mykonos. So welcome to Mykonos, welcome to Greece, and join me as we start to explore this beautiful island in the Aegean. Pame! Once a very poor island where people were fishing and stock breeding on a very harsh land, Mykonos was more like a stopover onto the way to the more famous Delos. But in 1950s, things were about to change when the legendary names of the international jet set became associated with Mykonos, and the island quickly became a top holiday destination in Greece for the rich and famous. First arrivals were Aristotle Onassis, Maria Callas and Jackie O. Situated just 93 miles east from Athens, the island can be easily reached with a direct flight from Athens or from other European capitals, or with the ferry from Athens or from the neighboring islands. We're gonna explore all the sites like the windmills, the Little Venice. We're gonna go to see also the second largest city of the island, which is called Anomera. As you can see, in Mykonos, like all over Greece, you can find these beautiful animals, which we call kitties. Hello, how are you doing today? Noroc. Be ready to be mesmerized, because this is a symphony for the eyes. So you have restaurants, bars, you have shops, you have these beautiful colors, red, blue, green, jewelry shops, boutique shops. You're gonna see everything, it's around here. Also souvlaki has to be around here, no? Because we are in Greece. Iced coffee, crepe shops and so on. So we got into the heart of the city of Mykonos. So those are the famous windmills overlooking the Aegean Sea. And then in this side here, what you see there is Little Venice. The old name of this is called Alexandra, and these were houses built for the sea captains and traders in the 18th century, for the wealthy people from that time. And from here all the way along you can go up to visit the windmills. We're gonna go later on to check them out, and also that is a fantastic place for spotting the sunset. Here, as you can see, it's a little square, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 churches, some chapels. Actually, on this island of Mykonos there are over 60 churches and chapels. As you know, Greece is one of the main Orthodox, Christian Orthodox countries in the world, and actually this Sunday it's a very important celebration, as next Sunday it's the Orthodox Easter. So yeah, let's go on with our tour. In the recent years, Mykonos Island has become the Ibiza of Greece. It's mostly known for the parties, so as a party island, and luxuries, boutique hotels and shops. So as you could see a short distance from the Little Venice, we got to the windmills. Now last night we came here to see the sunset. Let's go to get a little bit of a better glimpse. As well here there are some parking places where you can go and put your car. Some of them they are paid parking, some of them it's free public parking. But anyways, now we are in the low season. Despite the island's rapid growth, its traditional Cycladic architecture and character has remained firmly intact due to the strict building regulations. I have to say that Chora is a stunningly picturesque Cycladic town. So Mykonos is also known as the island of the wind, and I can see why, because since we are here, since we arrived, the wind was blowing like hell every single day. You can hear. Wow, unbelievable. Being famed as a cosmopolitan destination among the Greek islands, the luxury boutique shops, cafes and restaurants have a place in the landscape here. They are all to be found in the heart of retail, which is on Matoiani Street at a very close distance from its old port. Here you have to be careful, otherwise you're gonna be lost in the maze of tiny streets and whitewashed step lanes, houses and churches. Mykonos is part of Cyclades Islands, which means encircling island, because they form a circle around the sacred island of Delos, who is supposedly to be the mythological birthplace of god Apollo and Artemis. Day trips are available from Mykonos to Delos. Unfortunately, because we are short of time, we're not gonna take a trip to this island, so it's gonna have to be a next time. I don't know exactly how many days I should recommend you to come here, but I think if you are not a party person, 2 days would be probably enough. I hope he doesn't come to pick me. So we were lucky enough to meet even with the mascot of the Mykonos island, Petros the Pelican. Ha! Near Coquette Tavern. Alright guys, the second stop of the day is gonna be Anomera, which is the second largest village here in Mykonos. It's exactly in the heart of the island, so it's a little bit more inland. And this actually, it's a great option if you want to come and to have a meal on, let's say, a budget, because the prices here are more orientated for the locals, so are not crazy like in downtown Mykonos. We parked the car a little bit higher up. Parking is free here, so it's also good, and there are plenty of places. And now we're gonna go towards the square of the city. Anomera is the only village in Mykonos exactly in the core of the island. This is also the second most populated area in Mykonos, and it's a traditional Cycladic village, simple and quiet, centered around a large public square and nearby the Panagia Turlani, which was built in 1542. So this is the entrance in the monastery. The ticket price is €2 per person, and as you can see, it's beautiful here. Smells like scents. This is a bell tower, a little monastery shop here, and let's go inside. No flash. This is the public square in Anomera. It's filled with cafes, bar, tavernas and restaurants, also some souvenir shops. There are some public toilets and some other buildings. Here usually they take place events, and in the evening it's a very nice vibe. Alright, so after the morning where we explored the city and the little village of Anomera, we got to our hotel, which is situated in Platos Gialos. And here the beach is about 6 minutes walk. As you can see, it's truly gorgeous. Today I have to be honest with you, the water is quite cold, but I mean, look, crystal clear, the beach is clean, it's quite large, and on the side you have a lot of sunbeds, some beach bars which aren't open at the moment, and this beach goes still there, and there is another bay. We're gonna try to go also behind that rock where is another beach. Mykonos is also famed for its beautiful beaches. However, due to the windy weather, we didn't really enjoy too much time at the beach. But we got the chance to visit a few of them, and I confirm they are all sandy, crystal clear water, clean, and yeah, they are beautiful. Alright guys, so it's time to talk about the food and food prices in Mykonos. You're gonna have plenty of choices for Greek cuisine or international cuisine with prices from 10 euros to maybe 50 or 80 euros, depends how fancy is the restaurant. Bear in mind, we were here in the beginning of the season, so I don't know, but it might be more expensive in the middle of the summer. However, choices are there. Another topic of interest is how you get by in Mykonos. As I always said, when on the island, better rent a car. Obviously, you have public buses, you have taxis or private hire, but a car rental will give you the flexibility that you need to explore every corner of the island. However, even though the roads are quite picturesque, they are very narrow, so careful when you drive. Alright, so after a full day of discovering the beautiful island of Mykonos, or at least parts of it, we're gonna try to go to see also the sunset. There are many spots where you can see the sunset here. Some of them obviously there are places where you're gonna have to pay. We're gonna try to find the places that you can go for free, and we heard that the sunsets here in Mykonos, they are one of the best in the whole Aegean. We've seen them in Santorini and they were indeed stunning. So yeah, let's go probably to the windmills and let's see how are the sunset in Mykonos. We found the perfect spot near the windmills where we could see a beautiful Mykonian sunset. Anyway guys, this is my little guide from Mykonos. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, travel to discover.